Hello everyone. There was another fantastic game in Sinquefield Cup 2017. The game was played between Vishvanath Anand, an Indian GM, and Caruana Fabiano, Italian GM, currently playing for the United States. So we start off with Anand start off with English opening C4. To that, Fabiano responded with the move E5 Royal Sicilian. And after that move, he played the move knight c3, knight f6, knight f3, knight c6. That's called the four-knight variation of the English. g3, g4, d5, sorry, c takes d, knight takes d, bishop g2, and now here we see the most popular move is knight b6. This move has gained massive popularity in recent years. But here, Caruana played the move bishop to c5, which is very rare. That's the move least played. You're probably gonna find only 2 games in the database. Now here's a nasty trap. If if white just gets greedy and grabs that pawn on the e5, then black can just play knight takes knight. And if the white can take it with the pawn, then black's just gonna exchange queens and just gonna be a piece up. So here white must take the c6 knight. And after taking the c6 knight, black has got an amazing move. Can you stop? Can you spot it? And that's move queen to f6, hitting the f2 pawn, and the knight is gonna hit the queen. So white's gonna be in trouble. So regarding all this thing, Anand at this point played castle. He didn't go for knight cross e5. So after black also played castle and the move d3, bishop drops back to b6, bishop to d2, and now bishop g4, rook to c1 was played, and now knight takes knight, bishop takes knight, and now as you can see the bishop has got a beautiful c3 h8 diagonal, and the e5 is a potential weakness. It's a potential target, actually, I would say. And then black played the move to e8, and now white just plays the move b4 with the threat of maybe in the future pushing it to the b5 square. Queen to d6 was played. Queen to d6 is actually a good move because it's hitting the pawn on b4, and the rook can get on the d8 square where it's meant to be. So what I feel like white can play a3, but that's not good because the rook can go to d8 and black's gonna have a really nice position after that. So how does white get out of this? Can you spot it? Can you spot what white played here? If I give 30 seconds, pause the video and find it out. Okay, so now here white played the move knight to d2 with the plan of going to c4, or the knight can go to the e4 square. And also if now the knight takes on b4, that's going to be a terrible mistake, I guess, because the bishop takes knight and the queen takes knight and rook to c4, boom. And now black gonna have to lose a piece. So here, that's why Fabiano went for the move queen to h6, knight to c4, hitting the bishop, and queen to h6 was played, brushing down against the e2 pawn. Here, white could have played b5, No, white cannot play b5, sorry. Here rook to c2 was played, defending the e2 pawn, rook to g8, and here at this moment white can play b5, and now knight to d4, bishop takes d4, pawn takes d4, knight takes b6, c takes d6, and black has got a pressure, and white has got pressure against the e2 pawn, as you can see. So here at this moment, white didn't go for the b4, b5. He actually went for the knight takes b6, pawn takes b6, and now f3, bishop drops back, queen to g2. At this position, if you look at this position, like white has got a threat of pushing the pawn to b5, and also white has got a threat of f4. White has got play on both sides. So here, black played the move b5, f, when white responded to that with striking in the center with the move f4. Now the white's bishop can go to e4, and white can open the f file for his rook. This is probably the ideal position here. Maybe Caruana was not able to find the correct move. The correct move in this position is e takes f4, rook takes f4, f6, bishop takes knight, pawn takes knight, and bishop to d4. This is a sample line, of course. Bishop to d5 was also a good move. During the interview, when Caruana played the move bishop g4, he said he knew that bishop g4 was bad, but he had calculated, but don't know he ended up playing up the bishop to g4. So at this moment, bishop cross knight is also possible for a moment. So the next move he played bishop cross knight 4. This move is kind of a double edge the, because the white is going to weaken his light square in front of his king. So, but in this position, white is just going to be a pawn. And now here Caruana played the move f6. That's actually a risky move. Whenever you play the f pawn, it is quite risky. Alternative could have been queen to g6, bishop drops back to a1, queen to e6, rook to f4, which is I guess quite fine for black. But he played the move f6, and here Anand took it with his e pawn, which is simply awesome, because his calculations were simply amazing. He invited the rook to take on e2, and which he did. Caruana played the move rook takes e2. I guess it's over for white. What do you guys think? Because there's going to be a mate on the h2 pawn, and black is threatening rook takes queen. So how do white proceed? Can you spot it? If I give you 5 seconds, and cool, and Anand played here f7. Still, the king cannot. Remember, king cannot go to the h8 because it's f8 queen, rook takes, and rook takes its mate. So here he played king to f8, but now there comes another sacrifice. Bishop cross d7, simply amazing. The king takes bishop and the queen to c3 check. Rook drops back. Hold on for a second. Analyze this position. What do you guys think?